Hey there everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'm going to be mentioning about there's an app slash online web store website called Discogs. So for anybody that hasn't used it, it's an online marketplace for CD vinyl where you can buy CD, you can sell CD, you can buy vinyl, CD, cassette and all that sort of stuff. And then also you can catalogue your stuff on Discogs, because I've catalogued the majority of my collection. I've catalogued 90% of vinyl on Discogs. There's a couple of vinyl which I haven't catalogued on Discogs, which I've got a certain pile of stuff that needs to catalogue. And one of them is Assonville, Born to Rock and Roll. The reason why I haven't catalogued this on Discogs is I'm not sure if you can see, but there is virtually no barcode. There's nothing, so there's no barcode or nothing, so there's nothing to catalogue on there. It doesn't say anything, so I've got to do full research and see if I can actually catalogue it, which is a bit of a nightmare when it comes to stuff like this, because I'm not sure if that Stage L sticker is anything for Discogs, but that's one that I haven't added to the pile purely because it's still in my need to catalogue pile, because I've got to go on Discogs. I know sometimes there's stuff that's not on there because it's never been sold on Discogs. So if you want to sell it on there, or if you just want to add it to collection, you have to submit something on there. So you like fill in a form and you type the barcode, the catalogue number, the release date, the your photos of the artwork, the vinyl, the CD or something like that, and you post it all up and catalogue it on there, and you send it on there for them to review. So I'd highly recommend Discogs, but it's that one literally you can't post. I haven't yet, so it's one of them that's in my pile. I've actually got another one which is something completely different, and this one is the legend, the best of Bob Marley and the Wailers. This one I haven't catalogued on Discogs because I spent an hour going through Discogs, checking every version of this on vinyl, looking for the releases and everything, and I couldn't find it anywhere. I couldn't find a specific one because I was surprised when I went in there and looked at some albums, and there's like 50 something different editions. So you get like the French, Polish, and you get various editions of bands. And I tried to find this exact edition. Some of them you see that say there's a lion on there. Some of the editions you don't get that on there, or you get something where the vinyl is a different label, different colour, or the track listing looks slightly different or the pictures on the back are different. So there's different editions, which is trying to figure out which edition it was. So that's another one that needs to go for my collection, and I need to actually catalogue that on there. So I need to spend a bit more time doing research on it to find out what pressing, what year is it from, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I've been on there a while on Discogs, and I started to catalogue all my stuff on there. It's because when I'm out and about at a record shop, because say you're in I go to record shops a lot with friends, and you're not going to know virtually, if you're like me, you've got over 1,000 violin and over like 3,500 CDs. You're not going to know everything that's in your collection. You're not going to go what you've got, what edition or something like that. So the good thing about Discogs is cataloguing your stuff on there. Now I've done 99% of my vinyl other than them, and there's a couple of more that I've got in a pile that I haven't catalogued because it's just trying to catalogue, and there's 3 Night Demon albums that I've got which are not on there, so I have to submit something on there for them to be put on there. I've got like 12 cassette which I haven't, but I've done the majority of my vinyl, I've done the majority of my cassettes. I'm working on my CDs at the moment, so I've just done a man and a half all their stuff, and I found, because I do have Deceiver of the Gods, this one cost me £2 from Cash Converters. I've not removed the label because I'm just trying to find something that I can remove labels for, because I don't want to remove it and then take part of the finish off of the box set. But I know there's a different version of this Deceiver of the Gods, because this one you get Deceiver of the Gods, which is just the CDs. You get the Digipack edition, you get the poster, and then you get the one which is Under the Influence. So you get a CD. Well, there's a version on there which I've seen, and there's a 3-disc edition. So you get the TV of the Gods, Under the Influence, and then you get a bonus DVD, where you get a live gig from 2008 on there. I think it's from Belgium, Germany, or something like that. So I'm gonna have to do my research on that to figure out if is it, because I've got a lot of their live stuff, is it featured on one of their DVDs, or is it something that's only available in that edition? And I know it's about £20 UK money including postage, so I'm definitely going to be getting the edition with the DVD. And then I'm going to figure out, is there any point in me keeping this edition? If not, I may gift it to one of my good friends or put it on eBay or something. But yeah, so there is a different version of this which I do want to get in my collection, and I'm going to be posting a link in the description to my Discogs, so if you want to check on there, I'm updating it every day, so I'm slowly adding my CDs, but it shows you quite a lot of my collection that I've got at the moment until I add my CDs. Then I've got music DVD / Blu-ray, then there's box sets to be added and some various stuff. I'm going to see if like the music magazines or music books, if you can catalogue them on there, or I'm not really sure. But I've got a box set, like I've got Hammerfall, where you get a lot of stuff in the Hammerfall box set, a vinyl box set, where you get stuff like From Glory to the Brave to Revolution. So you get a lot of their back catalogue. Now if you catalogue that on Discogs, it just comes up as like one. So like it shows box sets, and they class it as like one vinyl, or you get like how many in one box set. So my Discogs, my vinyl, I've got over 1,000 plus vinyl. Well, on my Discogs it says something like 720 something, because it doesn't count the ones where you get like 4 studio albums in a box set or something like that. It just counts them as one, which it's a bit annoying. And you get some stuff where it will say like limited edition box set, and that box set has got like 3 vinyl in, and then their CDs or DVDs or something like that, so it counts them as a box set. But I definitely highly recommend Discogs, because it's where I've got a lot of my rare stuff on there. The only annoying thing I found about Discogs is say I buy a CD and it's like a different pressing to add to my collection, and it's coming from say Spain or Germany or something like that. Don't expect to receive the item within like 2 days or something like that, because it's from a foreign country, and obviously it's got to go through customs and all of that sort of stuff when they send it out. So it will be maybe a couple, say 2 to 3 weeks or something. You have to wait for it to turn up. But if you're willing to wait that long, then to get it in your collection, then it's well worth it, because I've ordered stuff before. It was weird. I ordered something off there, a CD, I believe it was a Motorhead CD I ordered off there. And then the same day I ordered a CD off there from Germany. And the German CD turned up 2 weeks before the one from the UK turned up, which I thought was funny. That was hilarious. And the other good thing about Discogs, there's a place in there called Vinyl Hub. I use that a lot, and effectively you can click on the whole of the wall. So say I click on the UK, and it literally tells you every record shop that's around in the UK, and it tells you where they are, exactly what street, gives you the address and everything. And then there's a thing where you can click on it, and then it sends you to the website, so you can check to see if that record shop is for you. Because I know there's a couple in Birmingham that I thought I wouldn't mind having a look, and I know there's one in the Bullring. There's like a record store, and that one just caters for dub, reggae and that sort of stuff, which don't mind it, but it's not something I overly listen to a lot of, because I don't really know much about dub. But reggae, Bob Marley, I've listened to quite a lot of that stuff, and I do love his stuff. But I haven't really listened to any of the other artists, so I've not really dipped into that. So at some point I may dip into more, I may dip into more of the stuff, but that's the thing, it tells you the record shops, and some of them it shows you, some of them you don't know. So it's one of them, do you is travelling all that way, or you just phone up the record shop and just give them a quick call, and just you're just curious to find out what they stock in their shops. I actually have 2 record shops right near me, 5-minute walk, 6-minute walk away from 2 record shops, which is dangerous because obviously I love them. There's one in the high street here where I live, and it's called Spinning Around Records, which is I was having a good chat with a friend, and he said he'd been in there and spoke to the woman who runs the place, and she said Spinning Around Records is a reference to, I think it's Kylie Minogue or something like that, because she's a big fan of all like Taylor Swift, the 90s pop music, the boy bands, Avril Lavigne and all that sort of stuff, which is not really my cup of tea. And she's not really into the hard rock / heavy metal, so the majority of it in there she stocks is all the pop and the 90s boy bands and Taylor Swift and all that sort of stuff. But they do have a rock / metal section, and it's just the usual stuff, which I said to somebody, it's a generic stuff, and he said, what do you mean generic? I said, well, most record shops, you go in there and you look at the rock section, it's not in a bad way. I said, you're going to get stuff like Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, you're going to get Motorhead, which are not heavy metal because they're rock and roll. You're going to get like bit of Iron Maiden, you're going to get Saxon, you're going to get like Whitesnake, Scorpions, all the classic stuff. I said, don't expect to go in there and find stuff like Amon Amarth, Arch Enemy, Dimmu Borgir, Stratovarius, Nightwish and all that sort of stuff, because you're very rarely going to get that stuff in there. It's all the mainstream rock / metal, Metallica and whatnot, which is nothing bad. It's just if you want certain bands, you're probably not going to get them in there. And the second record shop, which is like 5-6 minute walk away from me, is brilliant in there because that stocks virtually everything. But I remember I was shifting through the vinyl, and the guy in there was like, I found a Gary Glitter vinyl, and I was laughing. There was a guy that was there and he was looking at that vinyl to see if he had it in his collection. He said he still listens to his music, and I was like, whatever floats your boat. But after he'd gone, and he said, I'm not that really fussed about buying a vinyl because he's got it. The guy in the record shop, he jokingly laughed at me and he said, yeah, he said, I only sell it because he knows somebody about will probably want it. It's a couple of quid. But he said, I'll hide that and mix it in with the vinyl collection because you don't want that at the front on show, which was laughing, and said, no, I wouldn't have that on front on show because how many people will probably see that and you might lose customers because of your record shop. But Discogs, I definitely recommend going on there. I go on there a lot and literally just had some new headphones turn up, which are cool. These are only £20, but I only really wanted them to and from work, so I can listen to music there wireless to and from work, because my phone doesn't have my phone's the S21 FE, and it doesn't have the jack port or whatever for your headphones, so it's all wireless. When I got them through and realised it was wireless, it was annoying, so I had to get rid of 3/4 pairs of headphones that I've had for quite a while that I love, because I could not use them, so I just gave them away to a friend. And I did have a pair of wireless headphones, and they were brilliant, but they just kept going on me and kept switching on and off and being funny. So I've just recently bought these and I've listened to them. They're not too bad. They do fold up, which is cool, but they're good for to and from work, and they're not noise cancellation or something like that. But I thought I don't want to get myself a pair which is like £300 pair or something decent just for I'm to and from work, because of my workplace with all the dust and all that sort of stuff. Just want a cheap pair. I use these this weekend, and I've used them while I've been out shopping and that sort of stuff, and they are really good because they turned up Friday, and I thought I've used them because the battery was like 60%. It's still on like 50%, so they're still going, but I'll probably charge them because I'll be using them tomorrow for when I'm cycling for work. But yeah, these are alright for just if you want just a quick cheap pair, and the sound isn't too bad. It's probably not the best sound ever because they're not like Bose or something like that, but they're not bad. But yeah, I'm going to put a link in the description. I would definitely go and check my Discogs out. It's just so you can see what's in my collection and what I've got and what I haven't. As I've said, my CDs are not fully on there, so I'm still adding my CDs as I go along, and I'm still adding stuff to my collection. So I've added 90% of my vinyl, so you know what, 99%, so you know what vinyl I've got and all that sort of stuff. And I've added loads of stuff to my wish list. It's like I've added the majority. I think it's Rammstein, Herzlite. I've had their first studio album, which was way back in 1995 it was released. I've added that to my want list, and I've added like 30 some, I believe it's 30 some different copies, because I found loads on there, like French pressings, different versions on cassette, on CD, vinyl and that sort of stuff, because they're my all-time favourite band. And I will collect that with some bands. I will get like several different versions of their stuff in my collection if I'm a massive fan. But hopefully I can actually catalogue the Astonville and the Bob Marley on there. And so far I've gone through my CDs because I've just done the top shelf, as I've said, up into Amon Amarth. And so far I haven't come across a CD which I can't catalogue on Discogs yet. But it's going to get to that point where there'll be a CD I'm going to have to submit or something like that. So hope this video you enjoyed it and about my Discogs. So I'm going to put a link in the description. As I said, definitely check my Discogs out. it's a great place if you're looking for some of the out of print and some of the rarer stuff. But if you're looking for bootlegs like the third party and the certain stuff, Discogs do not sell them on there anymore, because I bought a lot of my rare Rammstein Russian bootlegs on there, and Discogs now don't sell them on there. They only seem to sell and allow official releases and like official stuff, not like these knockoff CDs. They don't allow certain stuff on there. So my Rammstein collection, more I'm just having to look on various other sites just to see if there's anywhere where I can get all these bootleg CDs. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll catch you in the next video. So if you are new to this channel, if you would like to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, all of that sort of awesome stuff. I am on Instagram, Power Symphonic. If you want to look for me on Instagram and follow me, it's mainly thing here, post up a lot of music. So I'm constantly posting albums, showing off various bits of my collection and all that sort of awesome stuff. But yeah, my Discogs, I'll put a link in the description. It's Power Symphonic as well, which so if you want to check my collection out and see what I'm adding, but keep checking every now and again, because I'm obviously updating my CDs and adding more to it, so you'll find what's in my collection. So I hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one. I've literally just had 2 CDs turn up, so I'm not going to spoil them, but 2 CDs, you'll probably just see in the middle of the artwork or something. But I'll be doing the latest haul when some more turn up this weekend coming. This video is probably will be released after, but I'm doing Battle Beast, Serenity and Blackbriar in Birmingham, so there's going to be videos posted up. So if you want to check them on my YouTube channel, there's a review of the gig and there's some of the live footage which I've filmed, because by the time this video will be released I would have already done the gig and all that sort of stuff. So I hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll catch you in the next one. So Viking Wizard signing off. Have a rocking evening, and I'll see you later.